What's up, guys? Blametruth here. We have our usual casts of scrandoms. Introduce yourself, guys.
There's
Irish Paul. Go ahead, Irish Paul.
It's Irish Paul. Hi. Great, Andrew.
Go ahead, Andrew.
Hey guys, my name's Andrew.
I gotta say these introductions are pretty lame. That's just me though.
Go ahead, Xcal.
What's up, ladies and gents? Xcalizorz here, playing some FF13.
What the hell's Xcal?
That's how you do it. That's do it.
Hello. You don't give my name.
That's it. Podcast canceled for lack of enthusiasm. You're all out of here.
Hey guys, I want to give a shout out this week to Gangster Hebrew's avatar. I was trucking. I'm trucking.
I was trucking, and trucking means walking.
See, walking ain't trucking.
Every week we have a new epic Beardman avatar in the podcast.
I am the White Kimbo. Alright, well, anyway, let me scroll back up to the fucking topics here in Skype.
PG-13, please.
We'll get, yeah, that's second on the list here. The first topic on the list is simply titled Hello, so that's great. All these, you guys put a bunch of text wangs and made the list go.
Nom 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 nom.
Okay, here we go. Our first topic, I guess, is gonna be
Hello.
Thoughts and opinions on Final Fantasy 13. I'm gonna give my thoughts and opinions first because I have no thoughts and opinions because I don't like Final Fantasy, so.
Well, I guess your opinion's fucking worthless to me then.
Obviously. Well, who's next? Who's next here? Who has an opinion on Final Fantasy?
Gangster Hebrew.
Okay.
Wait, what are we asking him?
We're just getting the people who don't play the game out of the way.
Yeah.
The game is amazing. I've played it for all about half a second, and the graphics are amazing. The gameplay is, I don't know.
Great.
Your opinion is terrible.
Oh, piss off.
You're too poor to appreciate it.
Okay. Who's Andrew?
I'm not a Final Fantasy fan at all. I played 1 for PS2, and I never plan on playing it again, so I have no opinion on the game.
I'll go next because Xcalizorz is gonna bitch about the game. I'm a very optimistic person. Okay.
No, I don't believe in optimism. You know why? Because when you expect too much, you get your face shit on.
That's true.
Grand Theft Auto 4 by any chance?
Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2, yeah.
Well, Grand Theft Auto is a good example too.
Go ahead,
Excellent.
Paul. Go ahead, Paul.
So, I got the game, what day is it today? Thursday? Last Saturday, and I plugged in my PS3 for the first time since I got it, and, yeah, it's pretty good. I'm liking it so far. It's, I've played a lot of Final Fantasies. I actually have every one on PS1, but, I like it. I'm assuming Xcal is just gonna rip every argument I have to shreds here. I like the battle system, he hates it.
They combined the worst battle systems from the worst games and called it Final Fantasy 13, which of course is a combination of FF10-2 and FF12, which were horrendous battle systems.
Thank you.
Okay.
Good topic, Paul.
Is that it?
Well, Xcal needs to give his thoughts.
Oh, the camera angle is really jerky, and I've played plenty of games that could have been decent but were ruined by horrible jerky camera angles like Ninja Gaiden Sigma. I don't know if you guys have
No.
played
Of course, I
that.
play it every day.
It's a hack and slash game.
Yeah.
And the camera angle is completely controlled by you, and it doesn't work at all.
Is it worse than Super Mario 64 camera angle?
Probably.
They were pretty bad.
Super Mario Sunshine had the worst camera angle. I thought Super Mario 64 had a good camera angle for its time. I don't know what happened with Sunshine, but yeah.
I've never even heard of Super Mario Sunshine.
Dude,
It's like the prodigal child of the Mario series.
Yeah, it was the worst Mario. It's pretty much, well, I don't know, I think Mario is Missing as the worst Mario game, or Hotel Mario.
No, it isn't. I play that every day.
I've never heard of Mario is Missing.
My brother liked Hotel Mario.
He liked it, but he didn't he said it was passable. But,
Man.
Grit.
Well,
The
you know,
negative stigma that the AVGN gave it. If he hates it, then it must be terrible.
probably.
AVGN also hates Simon's Quest, which is Castlevania 2, and my brother likes it a lot.
I like Simon's Quest. I played it like not too long ago and beat it again, beat it for the first time. I hadn't
Look
played
how
it.
cool you are.
I know, right?
I've never played a Castlevania game in my life.
Dude, they're good.
Me
They
either.
sell them in Ireland. But I do like this. I do like the song in it that goes.
Well, it's a good thing there's something called the internet, and you can just download ROMs.
That's illegal.
That's
You're not
illegal
allowed
unless you
to-
own
No,
the
it's
game.
not illegal unless if you own the game. It's not illegal, or if you delete it in 24 hours. It's not illegal.
Really?
Well,
Yes.
I'm gonna delete it 24 hours every day for the rest of my life.
Have an alarm set as soon as you download it. Like
I'm not-
24 hours.
I'm not
Well,
going
I
to
like the
prison for that
Simon's
shit
theme
game.
song from the game. I think that's it.
Okay, well, let's see. What is this link supposed to be again? The
Oh, hold
GameStop
on.
thing?
Before
Hold
we
on,
go on
hold
to that, can I just say, did anybody buy Gears of War? Not Gears of War, God of War 3?
I don't have a.
I will be getting it, because
For-
God of War 2 is the best game I've ever played.
When everyone was talking about like GOW 3 or whatever, I thought it was Gears of War 3, and I was very, very excited to get Gears of War 3, and I found out it was God of War, and I just didn't care at all.
Why would you
Gears
be
of
excited?
War?
Why would you be
Hold
excited
on,
for
Gears of War.
I like Gears of War. You guys hated Gears 1. I thought it was awesome.
Boot him. Boot him. Get him out of here.
Don't kick me.
I've never played Gears.
Cliff
Look at
Blazinski.
Fucking, do I have to go on about Gears 1 again?
Yeah, we do. Let's talk about Gears of War 1.
A fucking game where
Never
you get
played it.
stuck in place for exactly 5 seconds and nothing you can do can move your character. Unless you're the host.
Every time they tried to fix something, it just made you even madder. You just can't be happy with anything they did.
It didn't need fixing. Dude, they fucking made the cover like magnetic super glue. That's what it was like. It's a fucking bullshit. I'm not even gonna go into it. I'm not even gonna go into it.
The
Alright,
real
alright.
question is how does Hulk Hogan play Gears of War?
Nope. Let's
He
not.
plays it with his knees.
No.
His knees, which are apart.
No,
Avoid
no.
this topic, please.
Okay, anyway, let's move
We've
on.
just lost 300
Hold on.
listeners.
Uh-oh.
Ban him,
Before
get
we
him
go
out
to
of
that-
there.
Before we go to that next topic, I'd like to talk about Battlefield since we haven't talked about that yet.
Okay, well, let's talk about Battlefield Bad Company too. Go ahead.
You go first.
Okay, well,
I'll go first.
okay, go ahead.
I fucking hate the game.
You never played it.
I played the demo.
The main game's really different from the demo.
Is it true they increased the
How
weapon damage?
Yes.
No. Yeah,
Wow.
and I just don't like these hardcore team-based games. I mean, I like teamwork and all, but I don't like
Squad,
Having to-
TDM.
I don't like having to play with people to do well, and it was like that in Battlefield 1943. Like, I would lose, like, a lot of my games, but when I play with Dino Riding Jesus, we won pretty much all of our games. I have, like, an 89% win ratio on that game, just because we played together so much.
Oh,
Excellent.
All the more reason you should get it, because it's me and Bubba and Paul playing it. Not Irish Paul, but poor Paul. And,
Why would I want to
What?
play with Bubba?
cause he's a scout sniper.
What was actually
Great, you're smart.
okay in that game?
He
Okay,
camps so hardcore, dude. He snipes all game.
I went 3-0.
Yeah, he snipes when you're attacking on rush, and he stays back at the base.
Base moves up when he just stays there.
Dude, you'll die, and every time it goes to spectator mode, he will not have moved from his spot. Like, his character is just like a fucking statue.
Okay,
Anyway. Go ahead.
pros about the game, it's fun with people.
Good
It's
map.
cheap when you trade in a game.
Good map. Good maps. Good game types for the most part. Flaws. Conquest has a shitty, annoying horn when it's about to win.
I knew you were gonna say something about that annoying horn, and yes, I agree. That is an annoying horn.
I hate it. What else? Playing without friends is shit because you can't rely on your random squads.
Yeah, it's worse than Call of Duty randoms. It's worse.
The unlocking system is shit because
You start out with
And
nothing.
the matchmaking system is shit because you get paired up with level 30s that already have Magnum ammo M16s. Just want to punch a
Magnum
wall.
ammo M16s. That sounds fun.
Well,
Grit.
the positives, I like it because it's on, well, for one, it's on servers, dedicated servers, so, and I haven't got any lag from them yet, so I'm really enjoying that. There's no host-ended games.
Is the console version on servers?
Yes, console
Yes.
version is on dedicated servers.
Stop drawing penises in the chat, Andre.
Yeah, I'm gonna ban you.
Ban, I'm getting up
Keep
to-
making my Skype blink. Stop.
Okay.
But yeah, I like the maps for the most part. There's this one map that's like the jungle map. I forget what it's called. but-
Valparaiso.
Yeah, it's like got dark spots. You know what I mean? And you can't really see when you're on attack.
What
But
about Nelson Bay? It's complete black.
I didn't like Nelson Bay at first, but I found out a pretty good strategy for Nelson Bay, which is just stick along the left side of the map, not the ocean side, but if you're on attack, the
The mountainside.
mountain
whatever.
side. Yes, I like to do that and push up. And if I'm on defense, I like to stay on that area because then other people will push up on that area. So, but I'm liking Bad Company too. I like it a lot more than Modern Warfare 2, but I mean that's not saying much. Let's see here. And
I didn't get it.
Well, the like Paul's opinion on it's pretty much mine. I mean, I don't like the unlock system and how you don't get anything at the start. It's like the equivalent of playing Modern Warfare 2 and not having any perks at all at the start. You know what I mean?
You don't need stopping power in Modern Warfare 2.
That's true. But I need Danger Close Pro and Blast Shield. Anyway.
Oh, blast shield.
But yeah, I'm liking Bad Company too. If you like really fucking hate Modern Warfare 2, I'd recommend you could try renting Battlefield and see if you like it. I mean, it's different, but it's a fun game. It's better designed, I think, technically speaking, than Modern Warfare 2. So no glitches and bugs that I've found yet. So yeah.
Grit.
All right.
Did Andre get it?
It's unfortunate.
Oh, he hates it.
He got it.
Man.
He got it and played it for like 2 minutes and didn't like it.
I played 3 matches and I didn't like it, and that's enough
Yeah.
time for me to make an opinion.
I checked your kill death. You're like 5 and 14. No wonder you didn't like it.
I was bored, so I just went on my computer, and instead of leaving the game, I just tried the next map, and all the maps I played sucked, so I just spent my time on YouTube and stayed in the games. I didn't like it. It was terrible.
Piece of shit, and I don't like it.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's move on to that link, I guess. Techmeme.com. What is that supposed to be?
It's where the game makers are trying to prevent people from buying used games and selling
Okay,
games.
I'll read it out since I do it every week.
Okay.
Okay.
Buying and selling used games. Okay, it's basically saying about how the game publishers are. Okay, Paul, you said I forgot.
They're getting ticked off because they're not making as much money because you're buying used games and stuff.
Who
Yeah.
actually buys used games? You get new ones off eBay.
I buy them all the time because I'm poor.
Yeah.
That's like a credit card.
Half of my games are used.
Oh, great.
Well, to counteract that bullshit argument or whatever, I'm gonna say make your games with more replay value.
Does anybody think like most games are like overpriced?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Games
why?
these days, they just aren't classic anymore. You play it for like 2 weeks, and then you never play it again.
Yeah.
I've played like maybe one game that I'll probably play like 5 years from now.
What's that?
Bioshock.
I actually don't know.
I thought it was Mass Effect.
Probably Mass Effect.
Yeah. I figured you played that game for a long time, and the only bad things I heard about it was the crazy black man or whatever that would.
Gravity's a mean mother.
It's apparently Randy Savage in drag or something.
Well, he kind of sounds like it.
Sorta. Oh, the
He's like the
things.
most stereotypical black guy you could ever put in a video game. Like once you like get to know him, like he eventually does like the ghetto like handshake with the chest bump, bump. He's like, nah, man, it's all good. When we're finished with this, we can go hit up the bar.
Is he more black than Cole off of Gears?
Coltrane!
I liked Cole though.
I did too. Because
The
Gears of
train.
War was a good game.
The train is a smooth ride.
Gears of War is awesome.
Gravity's one mean mother.
You know, I'm not bashing Gears of War single player because Gears of War 1 single player is actually, I wouldn't say one of my favorite single player games, but it's fun to play. I mean,
It's fun to play until you take cover on a car and the car floats away.
it's fun to play until your
I was
character
there.
your character runs backwards because of some glitch. They apparently patched that though, but you know.
No.
Me and Gangster Hebrew were playing Gears of War 1 campaign one time, and he ran and got cover behind a car, and all of a sudden he like died or something, and he's like, where the fuck did the car go? And we look up into the sky, and the car's just floating 100 feet above the map.
Dude, I mean, Gears of War would be such a good game if it just wasn't so fucking glitchy. Fire those dumb shits at Epic. Whoever's like doing the
Cliffy B.
well, it's not Cliffy B. Fire whoever the hell is like in charge of main coding. I don't know how game developer hierarchy works or whatever, but it's whatever. I mean, if Gears of War 3 isn't glitchy, it will be a fantastic game, but it's gonna be glitchier.
Wait, hold on. Did you say hierarchy?
Hierarchy.
Oh
mean
boy,
hierarchy?
it's time to learn English with Gangster Hebrew.
Yeah, I'm
The guy
the person
dropped
to learn
out of
it.
college.
People call it hierarchy down here. Not even
Look where the fuck you live.
That's true. You lived here too.
But I didn't become stupid.
I guess
The
not.
place where hanging out happens at Walmart.
Yeah.
It's Taco Bell now.
Did you guys see the Bad Company 2 piss take on Modern Warfare 2? The Frags video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, do you remember Modern Warfare 2 released like the
Yeah, the bags, yeah.
Yeah, the fags against grenades or something like that.
Fags against grenades.
I don't know. But,
It's
they
like
got
Friends
some
against grenade spam or something.
Yeah,
I
they
don't
got some,
understand the point of that when they didn't really fix anything.
yeah.
Fighting
Like-
against grenades, man. What's it gonna be in the next game? Like, fighting against danger clothes? Fatic? Is that what it's
Danger Close, well, Mon Army Semtex is just as bad. I've seen people
dude.
do that. But they got some, I don't know much about baseball. All we play here is like potato kicking, but, they got
sack.
some, yeah, hacky sack. I'm actually a pro at hacky sack. We always play that in school. But they got some pitcher from the opposite team, and yeah.
Yeah, they got CC
Does anybody
Sabathia.
know who the guy is?
I don't
Yeah,
watch
They
baseball.
get like Derek Cheater.
They got CC Sabathia.
Yes, that guy. And apparently his team beat the other team.
Yeah.
The new word out.
where sports doesn't happen, the gentleman's choice.
Yeah.
Dude, who the fuck watches baseball anymore? Like, seriously.
Well, I know, Hebrew and Xcal love football.
No.
American football, yeah, but
Oh, Xcal here loves basketball. I'll ask him about that.
do you love basketball, Bruce?
What was that one Asian
Well,
guy?
yeah,
saying?
I like that. I like basketball.
Oh.
Fan of the Houston Rockets. They have taught me the joys of not expecting much from something.
Yao Ming, that was the guy's name. Xcal has a whole chant about him.
Yeah, man. Oh wait, I can't sing.
Yeah. Copyright. Don't want the R.
Yeah, I can't. I can't.
All right.
Well,
Robert Bowling.
what
Okay.
about Robert Bull?
Square head, baby.
Dude, okay. I'm just gonna, that fight against grenade spam video, I'm just gonna, like, chalk it up to Infinity Ward legitly being, like, slightly retarded or something. Because
Slightly.
I can prove that they're retarded. I
How?
can prove it. Commando Pro, 20 kills. Stopping
Sit
Power Pro, 350. There you go.
Rep Pro, 120 enemy devices.
Oh yeah, and the challenge number 6, only 725 claymores or whatever.
What about lightweight being 30 miles? And then 250 for the last challenge.
Too bad there isn't something called a challenge lobby, now that we would partake in that.
I got mine legit.
I don't know if
Yes,
you guys, I don't know if you guys know this, but like half the fucking weapons in Modern Warfare 2, like the iron sights off, like the simple construction of an X and Y axis to have a bullet land at the tip of the sight was too hard of a job for Infinity Ward apparently because half the
Camera at the
weapons.
tip of the forehead. Hello.
Yeah, well that too. They still haven't fixed that. I mean, yeah, like a bunch of iron sights are off center, and a bunch of the red dot sights and stuff like that are off center. And it's like none of that existed in COD 4. So I mean, I don't understand. They just didn't test it. It's a piss poor job.
But But if you mod it and get like lasers on all your guns, they're all perfectly accurate. So I don't know.
Something that's not the
It's a
game.
freaking laser beam.
All right.
Isn't it not like everybody's not blaming it on Activision now for making Infinity Ward pump the game out?
That's not a fucking excuse. Even if
I mean,
they,
that might play a part, but I mean, you
It's-
can't excuse some of the, like, blatant balance issues.
And they had 2 years. I mean,
that's not even like, I mean, Activision didn't fucking make Danger Close Pro or Blast Shield, did they? No, they didn't. So there you go.
I'm still waiting on my Barb Moons playlist, which will probably never come.
They're not gonna do it. They don't give a shit.
I'd like to play it, but then they make it for 6v6 TDM, and I don't like 6v6 or TDM, so I won't be able to enjoy it.
I don't see the way they have like certain game modes, like Merc TDM. Where's my Merc Domination or
Yeah,
Merc Ground War?
Domination, Merc, Search and Destroy even.
Yeah.
But like, okay,
Merc-
since we're on this, yeah, thank you, Merc Free for All. Yeah, that might help with the fucking boosters that they've yet to address. There's people boosting in team games now. I don't know if you guys know.
Oh yeah,
Domination,
that's
yeah.
my guide to improving, soon to be released. The game-winning kill cam is boosters.
What a great game. Since we're on the topic of that, let's go ahead and skip to the stimulus package. This has been making the waves with the Modern Warfare 2 fan base. I guess, could you even call them a fan base? They're more like angry, like, citizens of a village or something like that with, like, torches and pitchforks. But
if you don't like it, then don't play it.
I feel like 80% of the people who play are people who got the game bought for them or saw an advert on TV.
okay,
Like,
okay. Oh man, I'm gonna give my thoughts on this first because I feel pretty strongly about this. I thought what they were gonna do was release those 3 maps as for like 400 points, and then give us the COD 4 maps for free. Because
Isn't that what a stimulus is supposed to be? Giving
Yeah.
you stuff.
it's like they admit they're ripping you off, and they don't give a shit. Like they're just ironically titling the thing stimulus.
You obviously don't know very much about Bobby Kotick. Maybe I should explain it.
Well, see, that's the thing though. Like World at War's DLC was 800 points, and you got 3 maps, 3 multiplayer maps, and a Nazi zombie level. And like the Nazi zombie levels always had like it had a new weapons and like stuff like that. Like
yeah, you could spend like 100 hours in those maps.
yeah, I mean those were. I think those.
Throw
were
your fist into the air and bring them back together.
Are you quoting Epic Beardman right there?
No, that's the Pack-a-Punch machine.
Yeah, that's a pack punch machine.
Also, the World at War mod packs came with their each individual theme song, which you could play, which is basically like a free song.
Yeah, they recorded new voices for Nazi zombies. They actually coded in new stuff like the zombie dogs and all that good stuff. I mean, the Perks-a-Cola machines. They put a lot of work into it, and I thought that was worth it. But here, you're getting, like, you got 4 new maps, theoretically, with World at War for 800 points. And for this game, you get 3 new maps and 2 complete rehashes for 1,200? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, seriously. Not to mention, the 3 new maps will probably suck dick, because Infinity Ward has fallen off the...
But I love playing Estate and Derail and Wasteland.
I love playing maps where... what about Subbase, where the whole fight takes place in that little stretch of land?
What about Crick?
Crick.
Yeah, Crick, otherwise known as Creek, is fucking terrible. But, like, I don't know, man. It's just, and like, they didn't even bother, like, I've seen the video of the new, like, Pyropuncher. I watched that, video of the maps, like, the guy going through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it barely look, like, if you really can't tell, like, it's barely retextured, like, the old maps. I mean,
I don't like how they, like, sorry to interrupt, but I don't like how they rebuilt so much stuff, but, they completely, like, rebuilt all the buildings and repainted all the buildings, and I don't think they should have done that at all. I think they should have, like, made the towns more run down and stuff than rebuilding everything. I don't know. I think it looks dumb.
So is the blue room the black room now?
The blue room's like a red and orange room on the outside, and it's all perfectly rebuilt up to the top of the roof, so I don't know.
I know I'm just gonna see these sniper kids run about and try and no-scope through that wall like they did in Call of Duty 4.
Quad! I can't wait.
Quad.
Oh, baby, a triple.
What I would like them to do is, if they were going to release a mod pack, I actually think they should have got like 6, 7 Call of Duty 4 maps and sold them. I don't want them implementing new maps as they've already did a crappy job with the new ones on Modern Warfare 2 anyway. Yeah. So I don't see why they're going to implement more. From the footage I've seen of the new map, I only saw one of it. I think it was like Storm or something. Yeah. It's pretty much like the rest. There's so many levels to it. I think there's like a upper level, a middle level, and a lower level. So there's a lot of vertical warfare, you could say.
I love camping. Camping
that promotes a lot of camping.
I love clipping.
Yeah. We said this in the last podcast, but the COD 4 mobs are really linear, like straight. You probably had like a 2-story building, but on this there's like 3 stories, 4 stories to every mob.
Just take Overgrown for example. There were only 2 buildings you can get a vertical. I think no, 3 buildings you can get a vertical position on, and they weren't like super vertical. You know what I mean? They didn't have like 3 levels to it, like in fucking Estate or whatever.
And you can easily kill whoever is in there.
Exactly. Like it's just, I don't know. I was gonna say something else, but I can't remember. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Xcalizorz, do you want to give your thoughts on the mod pack? You haven't said anything.
Well, all the map packs that have ever been released since like Next Gen Call of Duty, all the maps have been awful. I mean, Creek and Chinatown and whatever other map it was terrible.
I like Broadcast.
The World at War maps were terrible. Well, maybe one map is good, maybe 1 or 2. The World at War maps were bad, like Bonsai and
Mockinday.
That was free though.
That was good for Paul. He could afford it.
I think Treyarch overall makes better maps than Infinity Ward. Maybe it's just me.
At least they support their game.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I never really played the Treyarch DLC maps that much. I mean, I played a few.
Much.
Yeah, I mean, I like that one that was on like I can't remember what it was called. It was that. I'm trying to remember it. It was the one you used the STG in, Xcal, like one of your last World at War videos. You used the STG on it. It's like this bronze-colored map.
Was it night or day?
Day. It's like this big structure.
Are you sure that wasn't like the LMG, the 50 cal?
Yeah, I'm certain it was the STG.
STG. Hold on, let me go through my archives. I gotta look it up now.
I can't remember what it's called.
I only downloaded the DLC just for zombies specifically. I had no intentions at all playing online.
Well, that was my primary reason for downloading all of them too. So I mean, yeah.
To be honest, I would have paid 800 points for a zombie mob alone.
Yeah, I agree, and yeah, it was battery. So, but yeah, I mean, I like that map. I mean,
they weren't bad.
They were better than like Call of Duty 4's bad maps, like Wetwork and stuff. They were better than that. So that's.
I would take Wetwork over any Modern Warfare 2 map.
No, you wouldn't.
I would. Danger Close, Semtex.
I think I'd take High Rise over Wetwork, because High Rise is kind of what Wetwork should have been. Underground paths. So you wouldn't get naded all the time.
True.
Oh, Wetwork with underground paths would be really cool.
Yeah, that's what well, see, the campaign version had, like, the campaign version of Wetwork, I guess, on that ship had, underground paths, if I remember correctly, so.
That'd be a gigantic map.
Yeah, I guess.
It'd be really campy, basement.
It'd be like Derail. You'd get like 10 kills every match.
I like Derail.
Ban him, get him out of here.
He only likes it because he can cheat on it, that's why.
Oh.
Elevator, I'd set them up.
Well, I'm gonna urge everyone listening to this podcast, please don't buy the Stimulus map pack, it's bullshit. Wait till they lower the price.
There will be a petition in the description. I think, like, loads of people will send it.
You'll probably get sued just for saying that, don't buy it.
I don't give a shit. Don't buy it.
It's opinion, you're allowed to. But
and that, boys and girls, is how Anthony Presnell disappeared from the internet.
Robert Bowling shows up, yeah.
So come to my house with his baby or whatever and start.
He's gonna throw his baby at you.
Don't go there, man. Don't go there. Oh.
Dude, why do you think it's square-headed in the first place?
I think Andrew's the only person who likes this baby.
Yeah, it's
even
cute.
better.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, well,
Moving on to the next topic.
Yeah.
Right, do you want to say something before we move on?
who?
No.
It's a piece of
If any-
shit. And I don't like it.
I think I heard Xcalizorz, but I don't know.
What? What are we
Okay,
talking
I'll
about? I already forgot what we're talking about.
I was reading on a website, We Play COD, I think that's it, that there was information leaked about Call of Duty 7, and we thought it was going to be like Vietnam, but apparently it's going to be set in recent history between World War II and present day.
Back to
apart-
Vietnam.
Yeah, but apparently one of the missions you're going to be in the SAS as part of the British Army in a. Did you guys know what the Iranian embassy incident was?
No.
Nope.
This burp. It was basically where these guys took a couple of people hostage in this. I can't even remember it, but I'm sure if you Wikipedia it, something. But basically, the SAS had to go in and kill people and save people. Brilliant. But it's also been confirmed that the new zombie mode entitled Black Ops Originality, in which players get to shoot down hordes of zombies, will be returning. And apparently,
zombies.
and finally, dedicated servers will be returning for PC.
Oh
Yay.
shit. Oh shit. Modern Warfare 2 is gonna die.
And then
I hope it does. I hope it does.
Modern Warfare 2 is supposed to have something like zombies, because in all the coding, everything is in there to play zombies, like to get them set up, like everything you need. I'm not really sure what it like all was, but I remember one of my friends who is really good with all the coding reading it out to me, telling me that like everything is there for zombies. It's just not like viewable right now. So maybe
Spec Ops is so much better, right? I played that for maybe 30 minutes and got bored.
I haven't played it yet.
It's garbage.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Either way, they made achievements for it as well.
It's really stupid, but
I
Andrew,
bet
on
it'd
that
be better if
subject,
it didn't have view kick.
probably. Andrew, since we're on that subject of your friend who knows the code or whatever, goes into the game code, tell our listeners about that adrenaline thing in Modern Warfare 2.
There's something in the coding called adrenaline, and you get more adrenaline when you do stuff like get a 5 kill streak, for example. You'll get like 5 adrenaline or something, and as you're doing good or better and better, you get more adrenaline. And what it says is once you hit a certain amount of adrenaline, the match just ends. It just ends the match with like no explanation. So it's turned off right now, but the option is there for adrenaline. So I don't really know what they were gonna do with it, but there's something called adrenaline in there. That's all I know about it.
Oh, I thought it was actually active because I can't tell you how many times I'll be on like a big streak and the most ridiculous thing will happen.
Yeah, like a Semtex across the map, they can't even travel that far.
Or like,
Or
no, how about
RPG?
dying in 1 bullet to something that takes like 3 bullets to kill.
Yeah.
It's weird. Or you
I've
get
seen so
shot.
many people with danger close RPGs just firing it across the map, and it will hit like the building down the street, but it will kill me. I don't know what.
I think your hitboxes get bigger and bigger the better you're doing. Or
Dude,
something.
I had someone chunk a frag grenade, halfway across the map on Karachi, and it killed me. And, like, you know that roof in the center where they always camp?
Yeah.
Like, he was on that building, and I was on the other side where A is. And
Oh. How the fuck did he?
He chunked it over 2 buildings, and it blew up in my face.
Simtex.
No, a frag.
Oh, okay. I was like Simtex would blow up before then, but not with adrenaline or whatever.
What's pissed me off, people have actually discovered the grenade launcher spots across the map now with danger close. I was playing today. I forget the map, it was either Invasion or Karachi, but I can't tell it. Yeah, it probably was. I spawned. Yeah, and they just shoot it across the map and it came down. And he got a hit marker on me, but he got like 3 of my teammates across the map.
There's one on Afghan too.
Yeah, I got killed. You know what? The first game of the day on Modern Warfare 2, I hop on, I play Afghan. As soon as I spawn, I hear boom, and then I instantly get killed by a fucking danger close noob tube at spawn. And I quit playing. I played Modern Warfare 2 online for 3 seconds, and I rage quit. There you go.
Did you guys see the video I put up about 2 weeks ago, where my whole team's charging for B, and the guy spawns and shoots a grenade launcher across the map, and it hits a C4 and kills my whole team?
No, I didn't see that.
It's pretty epic. I think I still.
Pauls and I were playing on Afghan, and the first thing that happens is you hear like 6 different people shooting off noob tubes.
Yeah. Internet glitch. Can't go into a game without it.
What were they fucking thinking when they... No, they weren't thinking. Never mind.
Apparently,
Grenade launchers are in every FPS, and they do nothing but piss people off, but they still continue to put them in the game.
I think they're fine in Battlefield.
The Battlefield ones are bad, yeah.
You gotta be right on them to kill somebody. You know what I mean? And
Or you blow up the wall behind them.
yeah, I mean, they're mainly used for... They're not used for infantry killing. They're used for making paths through buildings.
Destruction.
I think they're fine in Battlefield, but...
Yes, they nerfed it from 43 because a lot of the times you just have people who would pull out their grenade launcher and shoot their feet.
43 did have some pretty... It had much better grenade launchers than Bad Company 2. Bad Company 2 is you pretty much have to be right on them to kill them.
I think World at War grenade launchers were pretty far, actually.
I didn't like those because you could blow them up at any range, so...
Yeah, but the thing is, you had to give up your actual gun to use them. Like, you can switch instantly from your grenade launcher to your primary weapon now. But if you got like an M1 Garand, you basically have to give up 5-10 seconds to switch between the grenade launcher and the rifle.
Yeah.
That's their technology kicking in.
Well, I think I'd rather get killed by a grenade launcher in World at War than an MP40, so fair play on that.
I think people, compared to Modern Warfare 2, World at War looks like a godsend.
Yeah.
No, we tried playing it and we had a horrible time.
We tried playing it. It was a fun time until hit detection started getting really bad.
I was host and I had bad hit detection.
Yeah, the hitboxes are just... I don't think it's lag. I think they're just fucking messed up in that game.
How many people are on that game, would you say now?
Well, you have to ask Bubba, Mr. 3-1 KD every match, who goes 10-13 that one time. Funny.
It doesn't count because you use the MP4.
Yeah. Funny story. Bubba's bragging to us in the lobby about how he's a World at War pro, like me and Xcal here, and he's like, "Man, I go 3-1 every match, at least 3-1." And then the first, we hop on World at War to play with Bubba, and the first match he goes 10-13, and he blames it on Xcal using the MP4 scoring kills.
Who the hell's Xcal?
I killed him, woo! But yeah, I guess we need to move on to other topics. We've been bitching about Modern Warfare.
Before we move on, are you guys looking forward to
At least we're talking about games instead of Hulk Hogan.
Yes, kind of.
Call of Duty 7 thoughts? Looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it because I know that regardless if the I think Treyarch will make something better than Modern Warfare 2, at least more balanced. But I'm excited most because I know Nazi Zombies will be vastly improved and vastly better. I think that's where Treyarch's strength and talent really lies.
They should just say, go to hell with the Call of Duty and just make Nazi Zombies.
Yeah.
I'd buy a Nazi Zombies game.
Same here. Nazi Zombies with 40 different maps? Fuck yeah.
Left 4 Dead 2 only combined with Call of Duty.
Yeah. That could work.
When does the Left 4 Dead 2 DLC come out? Does anybody know?
Supposedly... Go ahead,
20. I think it's the 28th?
Yeah, it's the end of March. That's the only date that's been given, but I will definitely be getting that because apparently there's an M60 in the DLC, and I love my M60s.
There's a lot of
M60 Juggernaut.
man.
Yeah.
I miss Juggernaut.
A lot of DLC all at the same time, too. There's Modern Warfare 2, Battlefield, I think, and Left 4 Dead 2. All in the same week.
That's for all we're worth.
Bioshock 2.
Bioshock 2, I didn't get that.
Didn't that already come out?
Yeah.
Did it come out?
It's 400 points. The reason I'm not buying it is because it's 400 points and that's cheap. And you get new plasmids and tonics and stuff for multiplayer, and I do play multiplayer quite a bit, but the reason I'm not buying it is because the content's already on the disc, it's just locked. So...
That's how everything is. People,
Isn't the Modern Warfare 2 stuff?
Yeah.
That's how people have already got it.
Yeah, it's all there. You just have to let yourself use it. But, Anthony, I was in a party with you the other night, and you were bitching about Bioshock 2, some, Play Dead thing.
Oh, yeah, at level 40. Well, at first I thought it was a hack. I didn't know what it was, so I was bitching about that, but it's this this plasmid or tonic or something you get. It might be a plasmid. And you get it and like I think you get it at level 40 when you buy the DLC. Like it's just unlocked automatically, and it's this thing where after sustaining enough damage, you can like it's either I think you either can play dead or like after you get a chance to get back up or something. It's weird.
That's a regular perk.
Really?
Resurrection, yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's a regular perk.
I did not know that. The first time I've seen it is the other night. So.
Yeah, like it looks like you kill them, they fall, but it doesn't have the plus 10 or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a regular perk.
Wow.
Well, never mind.
It's not very good, I mean, but okay.
It threw me for a loop. I thought the guy was like seriously hacking or something.
Like you always,
Can't explain it, they're hacking.
Yeah.
What's the next topic?
Super Street Fighter 4.
Yeah.
Violence is a beautiful thing.
I knew it was coming.
Anybody getting it?
It depends. I mean, see the thing about Street Fighter 4 is that you really can't be like what's the word? I guess pro at it without buying.
Unless you have a fight stick.
Yeah, and those
Like
things.
little LAN events.
Yes, those things are fucking expensive. Like I've always wanted to get a stick or whatever and get really good at Street Fighter, but it's just so much money. I mean, seriously.
And it's just you have to buy the fight stick, and you actually have to like go to like real live tournaments.
Yeah.
So I tried to play casually, and it just doesn't work because
Yeah.
I only play online, and obviously playing online with a controller doesn't really work.
It's terrible.
Tiger Uppercut.
Yeah, and as an Akuma main, I can't tell you how much I hate Tiger Uppercut because it takes off like a third of my health.
I mained Honda because that's the only thing my controller could really control. So
Mash buttons for 5 minutes and hope for the best.
yeah, spam 100-hand slap. That's what I do.
Well,
What do you guys think of it? Yeah.
I like the new characters, even though they're,
Old.
I think it's Dudley. I
Dud-
like his fit. Yeah, it's Dudley, yeah.
Dudley and Cody I know are like returning. Right?
Yeah, I know,
How
but
many people know who Cody is?
I do.
I know. Well, I would expect that we do, but not most people.
I have no idea who Cody is.
Final fight.
I'm
Well,
not a fan.
What?
I like Dudley because his finishing moves from the anime Hajime no Ippo. It's a boxing anime. He beats people up.
Over my head.
He beats people up.
So he's like the epic beard man of anime or something.
No, he's like 16 and he gets beat up every day, and then it's a typical storyline of him becoming super strong without the help of steroids.
So it's like a Japanese Rocky, basically.
Yeah, it is. Only he's 16, and he
Oh.
wins the Japanese championship.
He's 16 at 30.
Spoilers.
Oh, spoilers! Sorry.
Oh yeah, we're all
Too late
dying to
now.
watch this.
I just spoiled 110 episodes for you.
Fuck.
Like they drag fights on for so long, but it's still good because the animation's like he'll punch a guy and the guy's like teeth will fall out, and then he'll punch him 5 minutes later and like he'll instantly regrow 10 teeth.
It's like those Dragon Ball Z fights where it does a slow-mo of the person getting punched and their eyes are bugging out and spit's flying out of their mouth. And
Yeah,
then,
we
like,
better.
a 5-minute fight will span, 14 episodes or something.
How many
Next time.
DBZ characters does it take to screw in a light bulb?
I don't know how many.
One, but it takes 10 episodes.
Oh.
Actually, they released like the new series like for an anniversary, didn't they?
I don't know.
My brother,
Sucks.
I think my brother said something about it where it's like, they rehashed DBZ, but they cut it down to all the extra bullshit that makes it take 200 episodes out, so it's like 50 episodes or something.
They were fighting Frieza within 40 episodes, his final form.
How the hell did your brother know that, Hebrew? Just a question.
Not the brother that was in jail. The other
Postal
one.
brother.
Yeah. Literally postal brother. Because he works at the post office. Woo!
Dude, like, did they take out like the fights with like the side characters like Zarbon and Dodori? I don't know how I remember
He just kicked their asses really fast.
really fast.
Yeah, they just take out all like the the same fight move over and over for the
I'm pretty
20
sure.
episodes.
I'm pretty sure an old DBZ episode, like a whole episode, was just like Frieza laughing. I think that was the place.
I always thought Freezer was a girl. Is it a girl?
No, it's a guy.
Has no penis.
I always thought it was a girl.
No, it's
Was it because of the American voice actor?
yeah.
Yeah. The dubs are terrible, I think.
You'd
for,
think that Goku was a girl if you watched the Japanese version. So
The Japanese
Yeah.
voice actor for Frieza is that guy from Bleach, the crazy doctor who looks like a clown. If you,
I have no idea. I thought it was I forgot his name, begins with U and he wears a green hat.
something like that.
Piccolo.
Link.
Piccolo, why not?
Oh.
Yep.
Piccolo, spot on.
Okay, well, people are gonna get mad if we're talking about DBZ for any sort of time, judging by last week's.
Commentary, please.
Yeah. They just talked about Frieza's knees the whole time. What the hell?
Hulk Hogan versus Frieza's knees.
Alright. Okay.
Okay, any more Street Fighter 4 discussion from...
No, get the hell off of this. No.
Petition for Piccolo to win the Street Fighter.
Dude, I love that. Oh, man. Anyway.
Perfect Dark.
Next topic is the re-release of Perfect Dark. Has anyone got it in here?
I'll put it short. I don't want Perfect Dark. I want GoldenEye. Never gonna happen though.
I'd rather have Goldeneye, yeah.
It's never gonna happen. I don't think so.
Yeah, I personally can't wait to get Spawn killed in GoldenEye.
But
Go ahead.
for the single player alone, I just play it with a few friends, but yeah, GoldenEye. But it's not gonna happen because I think Nintendo and Microsoft can't agree on a deal.
That sucks.
I heard in Perfect Dark you can't jump. Is that true? Can anyone say that?
It's an old school FPS. What do you think?
I want to be able to jump. I don't care.
Well, you can't
He
go
wants to
pro in
glitch.
Battlefield, so
What? You
Yeah.
can jump on what?
You can't go prone in Battlefield.
Oh,
yeah, that's why you hate that, right?
Yeah.
Can't drop shot like a pro.
Oh, you can't camp in a fucking bush, so you hate it. Nice.
Yeah.
No, it's probably because he wants a glitch outside the map.
Oh.
I don't like it because the maps are too big. I don't like the big maps.
That's what Battlefield's all about.
Yeah,
And I don't like it.
Maps. I'm just
Apparently there's
saying.
a lot of snipers in Battlefield.
Yeah.
there is, but like, most of them aren't good. Me and Paul here, American Paul, faced a good team of snipers. Remember that first Rush game we had where they were all like sniping and they were a good team, I'm not gonna lie. They would have put up a better fight if we had like all their unlocks though, because we're all low levels. But
Great.
Back in the day with the old school Battlefields, since like it was World War II, you saw many people named Vasily Zaitsev, who were all, of course, terrible snipers.
was there any ITS people then back then?
No, back then it was just alternating caps and AXI letters.
Wow.
Yeah, the names have evolved a lot since then.
Man,
I
wow.
guess.
Nowadays it's all like, it's 420 blunt smoker 420 or something like that, or
Non smoking anus destroyer.
it's Robert Bowling or something like that's.
King
It's
Lemon.
Legit
bald,
beastin'.
Yeah.
Or
Legit
King Lena
beastin'.
502. Nope. Yes, legit beastin'.
You know, I just went to my YouTube comments and looked at it, and someone just posted, "You're a Catholic. I'm unsubscribing." Just thought I'd put that out there.
That's pretty epic.
Are you really Catholic?
Okay, crisp.
Oh boy, let's not spark
Let's
some
not.
religious
Let's
debate.
no. None of that.
Okay. I'm sorry I tried to dab at the
Off limits, no politics and no religion and no Hulk Hogan.
No
crisp.
no freezes knees and no singing copyrighted music, please, on the podcast. I haven't played Perfect Dark, the original, in so long that I can't remember if I would even like it again. But
I
might
wouldn't
get it.
recommend it playing on 64. Just a single analog hasn't evolved
Yeah.
very well.
You know what game I really want them to bring back? Like, I want Turok 2 back with today's FPS controls, because Turok 2 was a fucking amazing game, marred by the kind of shitty controls.
With some beast in 50 Cent in the background, Fat Joe.
Sure. Why not? Let's have dinosaur killing. You know what's really sad? And something I've noticed is that, like, a first-person shooter as old as Turok 2 has better animations, like, than most first-person shooters nowadays. Like, what's up with that?
That's better
Back
animation.
then, they actually cared about making games.
Yeah,
Cash cows.
Okay. Other game releases this week. Metro 2033.
What?
Does anybody, Metro 2033. Does anybody know about that?
No.
What is that?
Well, it's basically, the short description I have here says, a dark journey saturated with enthralling atmosphere that will reward interpret adventurers. Blah. It got a 7.5 on Metacritic, so I'm assuming it isn't that great, but my friend was talking to me about it in school and said he was gonna get it, but other than that, God of War 3 and Metro was like the only two major releases this week. And we have Rugby League 3 on the Wii. I know we're all looking forward to that.
Oh, golly.
Oh boy, let me plug in my Wii after its 8-month slumber.
You know, if anybody, Heber, I think I linked you a video a while back called BMX Ninja. Did I?
Maybe.
Well, it's from the same guys that developed that.
I don't remember.
From the same company that brings you BMX Ninja, Rugby League 3.
Oh,
Great.
I'm too poor to remember.
Okay.
you know, my Wii's currently being used as a washcloth rack, so I don't think I'll be getting Rugby League 3.
It's not good enough for your space heater alongside the Xbox.
No, unfortunately not. I don't have a Wii. I'm kidding, but
I sold my Wii ages ago.
I don't see the point. Just play GameCube games.
Yeah, I think the only game I would get for Wii would either be the new Zelda that's coming out soon, but you know,
What
as soon as I played the Smash Bros and saw it was Battlecrop, I traded it in.
What about the Resident Evil 4 rehash?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I'd be buying that, and I've already played Resident Evil. I played Resident Evil 4 on every platform now, so, except Wii, so.
Dude, Resident Evil 4 for the Wii is pretty good, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I played it on the PC though with, like, mods and stuff, so I'm kinda spoiled in that regard, but,
Yeah, PC games are great, I agree.
yes. Not according to Infinity Ward, though. Let's get back into that.
Yeah.
Also, last week the RE5 Gold Edition was released.
Yeah, well, I got the DLC that they released on XBL. I think they've only released one episode, but I've got it, and I'm waiting on a buddy of mine to get it.
Chip Doolittle.
Yeah, him. He was on the podcast last time, wasn't he? Yeah.
I don't think anyone
Yep.
remembers.
I've already forgotten him. Darn.
Sorry.
That's me, no.
By the way, have we any reason why the podcast wasn't on last week? Paul had bladder problems again.
He had bladder infection.
Yeah.
He Stones too.
Dude, I fucking pissed my pants. I'm sorry.
Also, just to clear up last week's game releases, we also had Ben 10 Alien Force Valax Attacks on Wii, PS2, Xbox, and DS.
Wait, PS2?
Yeah, they're still producing games for that.
Yeah, the fucking terrible SmackDown vs. Raw games is to release for it.
Yeah, I think one of the Call of Duties was on it. I don't
War.
think World at War. I think that
No,
might have been on it.
I think it was 3.
No, World
No,
War was
but-
on there too.
I remember seeing a while back they pointed COD 4 to the Wii,
Yeah, COD 4 Reflex or something.
which looks totally weird. The crosshairs are like the size of the screen.
The graphics actually are pretty maintained. I was surprised.
They're okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I've been playing COD 4 on PC a bit. I know I can't really compare, but I mean, I think COD 4 on console is dead, so I really don't go on it that much. But on PC, like, there's loads of people on it. I'd say there's like, I can't even count how many servers are up, but there's loads of people on it, and apparently COD 4 on PC has overtaken Modern Warfare 2 and like times played. But
I don't doubt it, because Modern Warfare 2 I heard is absolutely terrible on PC.
yeah, but
Cheaters! IWNet's gonna
What's-
fight the cheaters.
Bunch of cheaters, and everyone's like, apparently PC players' connections aren't as good as console players or something like that, so they can't reliably host or something like that. So, I mean, I heard the connections are absolutely fucking terrible. Like,
That's what you get for taking away something that's worked perfectly fine for the last 15 years. What do I know?
de-evolving, if that's even a word.
My friend has like a 1 meg connection, and he gets like under 60 ping on PC.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. When you bring in this shitty peer-to-peer hosting system, it just fucks up everything when people's connections are like that.
Yeah, it gives people like a huge advantage.
Yeah.
Not a huge advantage, but...
What, you're telling me people in Australia don't want to play on my host? Shenanigans.
Not quite. You know,
I feel sorry for Australians.
Yeah.
Speaking of laggy and horrible connections, I had a bad experience on UFC today, where it decides to connect me with someone in the UK. And
It was me. No, it wasn't.
UFC's matchmaking isn't very good. Hopefully that improves in the next game, because you'll get put into a laggy game like literally half the time.
I played 2 ranked games today and they're both laggy, so
Yeah.
I'm never playing it again.
Speaking of games de-evolving, I never got I always bitch about the SmackDown vs. Raw series, but it really is fucking like the worst. I wouldn't say the worst wrestling game, but it's up there with the worst wrestling. I think it's the worst wrestling series. So,
I don't think we're allowed to talk about wrestling even if it's
Yep.
games.
Well, I just wanted to say
Nope.
No.
Request denied.
Speaking of games evolving, though, did anyone here play Batman Arkham Asylum?
Arkham Asylum.
Whatever.
Arkham Asylum.
Okay, whatever.
Asylum is a ski game.
Okay, anyways, a special edition's coming out in May, and it has 3D support, so that's going to be very interesting and very glitchy, I'm assuming.
3D support.
Yeah, I'll link you guys right now.
Can't you just tell me?
I'm terrible at reading. It just says, which includes 4 extra challenge maps and 3D support, with a whole bunch of more game content added on, so... I think I might check that out. I played the regular Batman Arkham Asylum and it was okay. Okay, you know what? Whatever.
Asylum.
And there you have it. Andrew Williams.
Excellent.
Thank you.
What were we
Andrew
talking
Williams
about
in a
before
nutshell.
that?
What?
UFC, I think.
No, we're talking about the SmackDown games or whatever now.
Well, speaking of UFC anyway, I think it was EA. EA announced MMA.
Oh, yeah. Dude, that looks fucking... You know, the only complaint I have is that the graphics are kind of shitty, but I'm sure they'll improve those. The gameplay looks phenomenal, though. I'm not gonna lie. I heard they're gonna use the Fight Night control scheme. Like, for instance, throw a jab, you hit up right on the right stick. You know what I mean? Throw a hook, you do the same thing. To throw kicks, you kind of you hold LB, and then you do the same thing with the punching motions. I heard it's gonna be pretty cool, or the striking's gonna be like that at least. So.
Excellent. So what was our last topic here? It was the bitch. Has anybody got a certain topic?
Yes, I do. I've been trying to say it, but you guys won't let me. So.
No one cares about wrestling.
No. Games de-evolving. This is games de-evolving. And SmackDown vs.
It's just
Raw.
devolving now.
Here goes wrestling.
Is it is it really devolving?
It's devolving, I guess.
Unevolving? I don't know. But from one release to another, they would take out moves, old moves they had in the game, would significantly decrease with the sequel, and the whole fun of a wrestling game is the multitude of moves you get. I remember have any of you guys played WWF No Mercy?
Oh god.
Yes.
No Mercy talk again.
Best
I
wrestling
played the very first 2 wrestling games for 64, which was
they made
Revenge and something else.
WCW versus NWO,
Yeah.
and then
Okay, get to the fucking point. We don't want to talk about wrestling for 5 hours.
Okay, well, it was the same developer that made those, but wrestling games suck nowadays. I'm very disappointed. That's all I want to say.
I think we should all put together a games dev team and create a wrestling game with Bubba as the main character. Bubba Beret's Backyard Wrestling 2017.
His finisher could be the Celestial Donut Hole Splash. Or the Jeff Dunham DDT or something.
His entrance theme can start with Bubba Goddamn Beret.
It's parade, douchebag.
His entrance theme will start out with him saying, Mama's driving, and then like kind of...
Get the clothes out there!
Oh, and then the old school Diesel theme music starts playing.
Yeah.
It's just a truck.
Wasn't his music like dun 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 dun?
No, it was just his very first theme was just a truck. It was like
Remember Bam Bam Bigelow's theme? It was just him yelling "Bam" over and over.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be Bubba yelling Jeff Dunham over and over, and that's his.
Jeff Dunham, Jeff Dunham, Jeff Dunham.
Do the listeners know the Jeff Dunham story?
Nobody knows, which makes this really awkward.
Do you want to explain?
Tell the story.
Okay, well, I was over at my friend Frank's house, Chimpy Doolittle, who was on the podcast last time, and we were like, Bubba gets off work, like, Bubba's got a terrible job where he goes into work at like 7 o'clock and gets home at like 4 or 4:30, and he was getting home, what, Paul? What were you gonna say?
And he hits himself in the head with a hammer.
And oh man, so many stories, so little time. Let's see here. Let's keep it on this story though. I might tell the hammer one in a minute, but like we decided to call Bubba and see what he's doing. And so me and Frank both call him. We put Bubba on speakerphone. We're like, hey Bubba, what are you doing today? And he's like, I'm thinking about going to Charlotte and seeing Jeff Dunham. And like we're like, Jeff Dunham? You mean Jeff Dunham? And Bubba just goes, Jeff Dunham? And we're like, okay, well, why are you going to that? And he just goes like, Mama's driving. And I'm like, we're all like, dude, okay, but why are you wanting to go? And he pauses for like 5 seconds without saying anything, and then he just goes, Jeff Dunham? And then he hangs up. I shit you not. That was the whole conversation.
Oh, Bubba.
Nobody knows.
Bubba Beret.
Oh, yeah, supposedly like Bubba's like a prodigal genius at like complex puzzle games, but he just comes off as such a dunce.
He's fucking Dennis Hoffman in Rain Man, okay? This guy, he's gotta be autistic or something. Like, he couldn't spell the word asks, A-S-K-S. He called me one day to ask me how to spell that. He can't spell basic words. Like, he has really, really, just, dumbass moments, but then he can beat a game. Like, he played Portal. I'm sure you guys are all familiar with Portal, the puzzle game. Right?
Yeah.
Yes. I thought you were asking.
I was asking him, but not like, well, he beat Portal with no help whatsoever in like 2 hours straight. He just breezed through it easily. And toward the end of that game, it gets pretty tough. I had to look up online on a few puzzles, but he just breezed through it without any help whatsoever. And not only did he breeze through it, he found alternate solutions to some of the later puzzles, like some of the harder ones, ways you would never think to do them. It's really crazy. So, yeah.
I think you might want to say who Bubba is, because we might have people who actually don't even know our YouTube channel.
Bubba's a friend of mine, and
Ginger beard.
He's a
Fisherman.
He's a weird guy. He's one of the most unintentionally funny persons ever, I guess. You want me to tell the hammer story now?
Hammer time.
Yes.
Okay, well.
Oh, nope, copyright.
That's copyright? oh, fuck.
Hammer time.
Oh, fuck. Let's hope MC Hammer's not listening to this.
I was gonna sing it, then I realized.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
Better not do that. But yeah, well, Bubba was at work one day, and he works, I still don't know where he works. I think it's like a gay strip joint, and he's just like, hiding it very well. But
Metal factory?
Supposedly it's a metal factory where his description of where he worked was like, I make metal and I play with hard things all day, and that's
He plays with hard things.
Yeah, that's what he says. So
That's what he said.
That was a good one. I didn't expect that one actually, but
Oh, really?
I'm serious. But he was hammering some kind of metal thing, take that for what you will, and he was hammering something and it wouldn't bend to his liking, so he got pissed off and he reared his hammer back. hammered the thing really hard, and the hammer ricocheted off the thing and came back, and it hit him right in the forehead. And I don't know, I mean, forehead cuts bleed a lot, so he was bleeding all over the place. And the whole time he's like bleeding, apparently his coworkers are like making fun of him as he's like, you know, bleeding to death or whatever. They're laughing at him. He has to go and get like stitches for this cut. It's so big. And he, like, I think I saw him the day he got stitches, and it looked like his forehead was about to give birth. It was a fucking huge knot, dude.
Speaking of Bubba, I left my Xbox on.
No.
And I could hear him screaming on my TV.
Let me tell the story. I just turned on my headset to like ask him what he does at his job, and he goes, "Whoa, you scared the hell out of me!" And then I said, "What do you do at your job?" And he goes, "I don't know. Who the hell wants to know?" And then I just muted my headset again.
Why'd you sound like a clown there? Oh no, who wants to know?
Everybody wants to know.
Oh, it was just funny how he said it. Fuck.
But I was gonna say, after he got stitches, or after he hit himself in the head with a hammer, like his coworkers now refer to him as Hammerhead, and ever since that hammer incident, he's been like even like dumber, and he does dumb things. Like one night we were watching UFC, and like we were taking bets on the fights, like our predictions on who was gonna win, and like he's like, "Who do you think's gonna win in the main events, man?" And it was like, I think the main events were like Chet Congo versus Frank Mir and BJ Penn versus Diego Sanchez, and I'm like, I'm gonna pick Penn and Frank Mir, I think, and he was like, no, you can't pick two, and I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? And he's like, you can't pick both Penn and Frank Mir, they're fighting each other. And I'm like, are you fucking dumb? One's a lightweight, one's a heavyweight. And then he just like, I saw him like pause and look up at the sky for like 5 seconds, and he's like, oh, never mind.
I'm just joshing you.
Yeah.
I was just kidding. I was just seeing if you were paying attention.
Yeah. But, I mean, I can go on with Bubba stories all day, but go ahead, Paul.
Are we gonna go back to bitching now, or what?
Sure, go ahead.
There you go. We haven't even
Oh,
bitched.
my biggest bitch is the Horde and Conquest, which I've already mentioned. That's why I don't play Conquest anymore. I can't stand that fucking Horde if you're losing.
I gotta agree, that's one of the main reasons I don't play Conquest anymore either.
What is the Horn and Conquest?
Like, probably YouTube it and find it.
Is it worse than the time is running out?
Yes.
No, it's not worse.
It is worse.
It's not worse because you can't really sound horn Battlefield, but when you're...
Yeah, you can.
Not really. Not as good as Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2, like, you'll be playing... I don't play Search and Destroy, but a lot of Search players will say that's the absolute worst part of Search and Destroy, is that fucking music that plays when time's running out. So...
You can sound horn any game. I remember sound horn in Bioshock.
Yeah, I sound horn Bioshock all the time. I'm not gonna lie.
I sound Horde and Guitar Hero.
I sound horn Trials HD.
All the time. Xcal, I'm sure you've got a good one for us.
Well, I was gonna talk about Blast Shield, but,
Please, I wanna hear it.
Okay, so, well, the number one thing that dumbasses on YouTube say to counter grenade launchers is to use Blast Shield, except that Blast Shield takes away your radar, and so their logic is you have to handicap yourself against the whole team of 9 other dudes, or 6 or 3 or whatever mode you play, to counter 1 or 2 guys using grenade launchers, and it doesn't even fucking work because people who use grenade launchers use danger close. So if you get blasted in the face, you die regardless of Blast Shield or not anyway.
For those who
So
don't know,
I have one. Hold on, I'm not done yet.
I was just gonna explain Blast Shield how it works.
Or whoever's behind all this patch stuff needs to get the one-man army tweak.
Well, as I was saying, I was playing against one such guy, and I thought, you know what, I am gonna try Blast Shield for a full round, and it's like you're playing hardcore, no radar, no HUD, no anything, and this guy. We came across each other like 7 or 8 times, and he killed me 5 or 6 times. One-shotted instant death. Because he hit me in the face with a grenade launcher. So Blast Shield really doesn't do shit, other than handicap yourself.
You know, like, for those who don't know, Blast Shield is simply, it's not made to counter Danger Close Pro, it's simply made to negate it. So if you put Blast Shield on and they're using Danger Close Pro, it's just like they have a regular grenade launcher or RPG or grenade or whatever, and it's still, the radius on regular, like, noob tubes is still fucking ridiculous. I've killed people with regular noob tubes with it being 15 feet away. I probably could get a kill with it being further away, actually, so, I mean, it really doesn't help at all. But, any more bitches of the week? You've been playing Final Fantasy 13, so.
I think I've covered it. It is like,
Yeah.
I heard that.
It's the battle system. It's like, they try to make it appeal to like Western gamers to make it like more action oriented, but you really don't have control over anything.
Yeah.
Like for instance, like one of your characters can tank, like, you know, take the brunt of the damage, but
Yeah.
a lot of the big enemies have like AoE attacks, which is area of effect.
So it
like
affects everyone.
Yeah, so like this fucking tank is standing in the middle of your two casters or whatever, and you just get smashed anyway. So you can't control anyone's positions or anything. You can't even really control what other people do other than like a broad like array of skills.
Sounds stupid.
Yeah, it is. It's like it's like FF12 and FF10-2, the mergers of the worst battle systems ever conceived.
Yuck.
I think the best battle system, honestly. Well, I haven't played any. I mean, I don't know. I think the main Final Fantasy game I enjoyed was the very first one for NES, and it's still one of my favorite games to this day. But that and the Final Fantasy Legend series on Game Boy was really good. But after that, I just lost interest.
What are we talking about? My Irish internet cut out.
Man, get him out of here.
We're talking about like Final Fantasy and stuff.
I'll tell you what happened. My router is actually positioned right beside my
Your router?
You're what?
router.
He said that on purpose. I knew he did.
Roto-rooter? Like the
Like a modem router.
router.
Everybody in UK pronounces it router.
Well, everybody here pronounces it hierarchy or whatever, so.
No, they don't. Only you do, because you're
Dude,
fucking
no.
retarded.
Anyway.
I'll continue.
Yeah.
There is like a giant cable going downstairs to the like cable port, whatever, and my mom walks past it and she falls over the cable. And she just fucking yank, like she falls over and then the cable yanks out of the router, whatever, and then the internet gets cut off. So I had to plug it in quick because I'm so dedicated to this.
It's good to know that we can always count on Paul to come back should his internet get disconnected from his router.
I know, right?
What's your, speaking of which, what's your bitch of the week, Irish Paul?
What is my bitch of the week? I guess, grenade launcher noob tube, but that's already been said. Grenade launcher danger close.
I think
We've
I
already
covered
talked about
noob tubes in my blast shield rant.
Let me think, have you went on the Andrews yet?
No.
No.
I go to his first.
Okay, and
Andrew's just a bump on a log today.
There it is again. You guys all have control
today.
freaks, right?
Yes.
No.
No, I do.
wait, what'd you say?
Do you guys have control freaks?
I do. Can't get them off, can you?
Nope, that was my bitch of the week. Thanks for simplifying it.
No problem. I agree.
I told him to cut him off, but he won't do it.
Somebody said use a butter knife, but
It's a brand new controller, and I want to take them off because you can't strafe with them because the right one's so like high, you can't hit your A fast enough. But when I start pulling it, it feels like the joystick's just gonna pull right out of the plastic. So
yeah, I know what you mean.
that was my bitch of the week.
Okay.
Okay. I've got mine now.
Okay.
Host migration. I love the podcast, by the way, before we get any raging fanboys. It's the actual host migration of Modern Warfare 2. So there I was today playing 9v9 ground war, as you do. And we had a really good host. Everybody was on 4 bars, which, you know, can mean anything really, but
That's
the connection
weird.
was, the connection was good. I think the guy was from like Denmark or Sweden. They have like really super fast connections. And then the host leaves because I don't know why. Like he was going super negative.
Probably got commandoed a few too many times.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it gives it to fucking some guy called Joe Lard. I think that was his name. And Jular gets the host here. Well, it takes like 20 minutes to set up the host migration, because you know you're going to get a crappy host, and there's Jular. Everybody's on a 1 bar. He's on a 4 bar running about. I'm lagging all over the place, and then he comes around just getting easy kills, and then I left after he killed me 2 times, but like, do you ever get in a game where the host migration doesn't work even though you have the crappiest connection ever?
I've gotten into I've had the host migration migrate when I've been calling in a pred missile, and that's fucking rage-inducing.
Have you seen one of my videos?
Yeah,
where I had Chippy's music and my Predator just dies?
Yes, I saw it. I've been dropping Predators on cold-blooded people. Like, I still see them. You can still see them easily, and I've been dropping Predators on them, and like, it's not been killing them. It's dropping right next to them. I don't know what's going on.
The teammates?
No. They're enemies, and it makes no sense. It's probably that adrenaline thing.
No, they're in a 1-inch deep pothole.
Like, if there's a tin can next to them, the tin can's gonna act as blast shield or something.
If you have javelin glitched as much as I have, you will know that there's huge discrepancies with like the terrain and stuff. Cause like I could be next to people and they won't die, but like people like 30 feet behind them will die.
Wow.
I love the fact you're like an SAS soldier and you can't run past like a small tin can without getting stuck.
Yeah, a cardboard box or something.
Dude, you get stuck on like paintings on the wall.
I know, dude. You get
like why can't you just slide off stuff? Like all these games, you just get stuck on things though. You don't slide off.
Wait, Halo you slide off actually, but
Gears of War you slide off.
Dude. Another bitch of the week. You guys know in Quarry, that little red dumpster that looks over. It's like a red dumpster filled with sawdust, and then there's another dumpster, and there's a little hole in the wall.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And you can see down that long.
It's near like the
It's near that one.
C, right?
I don't play that.
Where the campers are, I know where that is.
Yeah, if you ever like get up on that, you can't just walk up on it. You just walk in place. If you try to walk up on it, you have to jump on it. And then there's a spot where you can get like literally stuck and you cannot move out at all. Like, it's so stupid.
Yeah,
Same thing goes for Favela. Like, there's a spot in Favela, where it's like the garbage can that looks over that one wall leading to that one building with like, that overlooks it's like near the back of the map. It's near that, I think it's near C, if you play Dom, near that building.
You just said you don't play Dom.
Yeah, I know, but I've played Dom on, Favela. But,
like once.
Favela's great for Dom because of the B flag glitch.
What glitch?
Oh, where you could hop up on that like little table or something?
Yeah. There's a fucking airplane taking off in the background.
It's me and playing Ace Combat
It's
6.
the CIA come to take Andrew Williams away for hacking.
It's MC Hammer coming now.
He wants his royalties, goddammit.
Stop, money time.
You call me ignorant, I'm trying to take a shit. That's what I
And
Busta Rhymes.
don't even get into that. Dude, Busta Rhymes is gonna come on the podcast now and fucking sue your ass, but
Oh,
Okay.
no. Here we go.
You know, we should get Chad Warden on here. The legend.
maybe next week. But anyway, guys, I think we're running over an hour now, so any final thoughts before we sign off here?
I'm going to bed. I'm tired.
7:30 p.m.
It's 11:24 p.m. here. I have school
Oh yeah,
tomorrow.
you guys don't do daylight savings, so yeah. We're back on or -4 with you now.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, really? I thought, well, never mind.
Oh, Andrew wants me to tell the Hutch story.
What's
Yeah,
Go
tell
for
the
it.
Hutch story.
Go ahead and tell it, but do it.
Okay, one night we were cheating and Andrew was telling me, yeah, he was telling me, hey, you want me to change my name to something? And I was like, all right, go ahead, change it to Hutch, the I Mighty Hutch or whatever. And like, of course, within like the first game, some fanboy already recognizes him. And he keeps sending Andrew here, who is smurfing as Hutch, to like invite him. And so, like, 2 games later, we invite him. And the first thing he does when he gets into our lobby is the loudest whelp I've ever heard. It was like, woo! that was what he did when he joined.
What about the kid that killed me on World at War when we were playing that night?
Oh, yeah. It's,
That you rated his video 1 star and everyone trolled him and he deleted it.
I thought I don't know. I shouldn't have 1-starred it.
You should have 3-starred it or something. Or 4-starred.
Give it a 4.
Well, now with the new YouTube rating system, we can't.
I haven't seen it. You know,
Have you not got it?
no.
I don't
Has
got
anybody
it.
else got it?
I don't got it.
It's basically a thumb up, thumb down. Thumb up is 5-star, thumb down is
Oh.
1-star.
I get it sometimes, and I always think my page glitches out because it's so fucking hideous looking.
How do I change back? Does anybody know?
No.
It's terrible.
Start a petition.
I think I can.
Yeah.
I think I can change my cookies or something they did. And no.
Anyway,
How often do those online petitions even work anymore?
never.
Come on.
Yeah, the dedicated servers one got like 1 million thing.
A million
I mean-
sightings.
Yeah, and nothing happened.
And then the game
Is
got
that it?
pirated.
Yeah.
But,
Increase sniper damage petition.
That's fucking so stupid. Anyway, that's about all the time we have here. So until next time, I'm Blametruth for Andrew Williams, Bruce M. Oops, I can't. Should I say your
Who
name?
the hell is Xcalizorz?
Yeah, say his name. Say it.
Bruce M.
No,
And
Say it.
don't say it for Andrew. He's gonna creep me on Facebook.
I want to add you. Come
No!
on.
His name is Bruce Milligan.
No way.
Okay.
it's Bruce
Mitchell.
it's Bruce McMillan. That's it.
No.
Yeah.
Irish. Anyway.
It's Scottish.
It's Bruce Moose.
Oh, yes, it
Bruce
is.
was sipping on some juice while dropping a deuce.
Did anyone just hear Bubba yell out of his TV or whatever?
I did.
I didn't hear it, but on that note, oh yeah, I still gotta give the outro.
We should get
For
Bubba on.
American Paul, Irish Paul. We will get Bubba on someday. And
What's
guys, peace.
See ya.
Good.
Thanks for
Peace
listening.
soup.
Hope you
Peace
enjoyed
soup.
it. Fuck you.
I'm going to bed. Fuck you all.